Hello everybody and welcome to Meadow. It's a game. It's Meadow, a game by the developers called Might and Light. They've made several other games that I've liked. Specifically, the Shelter series is brilliant. Shelter 2 is amazing. Shelter 2 is kind of the only one I've really played. I've seen the other ones, but yeah, it seems to be a game similar to this. I thank you to the devs for sending me a code. Like I said last time, everything I say about the game is what I say, and they haven't paid me or anything. They sent me a code. It's different. Go search it up, watch Biff's video, a Civilization video, or no, Stardew Valley video, I think it was, YouTube talk. He explains that in his video as well. All that is fine. Anyway, let's not blabber on about that, and let's just get in. So it looks like we have to connect to a server. Like, now, I say this now, I don't know much about the game. All I know is that it's a bit of a server game. Welcome to Meadow, 26th of the 10th of 2016, which is the day it releases, so that's a awesome thing as well. And here we are. Right, I'm going to have to change the settings here, so I'll be back with you guys when I've done all this. I'll see you. Alright, so the settings are all on high. These are my settings for the game. The actual settings page seems to be alright. There could be a few more settings here, but that is pretty good. It's like a little bit of a first look, by the way, just in case some of you are a bit confused, like, you don't normally show the settings. Like first look. We'll find out this in a bit. Oh, controls. Am I using a controller? No. Can I be using a controller? I don't know. Let's go back to this page. No, I think I'll just use a keyboard and mouse then. Find the controls in a minute. Let's just enter the world with a badger cub, it looks like. No place in Grove. I'm very confused. How do I choose another? Oh, aha. Grove 2. Oh, yeah. It's 50 out of 50 in this one. 44 out of that. 6 out of 50. Let's enter that world as a badger cub and see what's going on here. So I think it's a bit of like a game where you are playing with other people. So I think other people are also playing this game as well. Maybe that will mean that we get a few differences with what we're doing. And I found a little cub that belongs to me, it looks like. Can I not use my controller? That is something that I would like to be able to do. I used my controller for Shelter 2, and that worked quite well. But anyway, how do I change my camera options here? Looks like this is a badger. Okay. Right, so what can I do? I have ways to communicate, and I think I can go exploring. So these are like ways, I think these are ways to communicate with other people, maybe. And you've got different things down here. What's this? Oh, I don't know what all these signs mean. That is interesting. It makes a really, really cool noise, though. I'm very interested in this game, actually, because it doesn't seem to be... It seems to be like an exploration game, but it doesn't have any sort of survival aspects, which are kind of a bit confusing, actually, because I don't really know what other things that this game could possibly do without the survival aspect. So... not saying it's bad yet, I'm just saying it's a bit confusing, but as I say, honest review, so I'm not going to go ahead and go and say positive things. I'll say whatever I think about it. And at the moment, it's alright. I think it's a bit more of an exploration game. I was sent to me the email as well. It's not as similar to Chelsea, but as you can tell, the graphics art style is absolutely amazing. I mean, look at that art style. I mean, some people, they're like, oh, it's not even realistic, how could you play it like this? But I think it actually looks really nice. This is kind of one of my favourite art styles, to be honest. Because it's unusual, and it's not used that much, so I'm a fan of it. Right, what can we do? So, we seem to be at like this perspective, but let's see if we can... Oh, I just killed the animal. That is super sad. Oh no, I didn't. I just made it sleep. What I want to do is I want to see whether I can change the animal. Or do I have to have the same animal? So character options. I don't know if this is because it's a press code. I can't change the animal. I'm a bit... Oh! There you go. I thought I could change this. Back to den. Right, let's go to the den and see what goes on in here. I think we're playing the Woodland... Bear in mind there's another pack for this. It's apparently also included in the one I'm playing right now. But I don't really know how. It's called in the woods. I feel like I should know this. Let me go check. So everybody, what I have found out is that this game is quite multiplayer. The other one is called Fables from the Den, and because it's multiplayer, they haven't optimized it as well as I thought. I think this probably is something that they may improve in the future, but I joined this server and it was quite laggy. I had to turn my settings down. Because remember, I was playing before, I was playing it on completely high graphics. I turned them down and it was still laggy. So, it's obviously true that you have to play it. No, I'm joining the laggy one again. It's probably true that you have to play it on a server that has a few little less players, because when I joined the other server, I seem to have a lot of lag, and that is not entirely great for a game like this, and I can actually show you this lag now. It seems to be maybe a little less now, but it wasn't great to have even a little bit of lag. I mean, I'm getting 8 FPS apparently now, and I am meant to be getting complete 60. I mean, I've got a GTX 950. That might not be the best card in the world, but it's definitely a good card and should be able to run this game. So this is all to do with the servers. So the servers are not very well optimized, and being able to play with this many people on the server is a good thing and a bad thing because of the lag you get. So that is something I've found out about this game. So I guess I'll give you a quick overview of the review of this game for the first look of it, and I'll tell you my complete thoughts and all the stuff that I would like you guys to know. Remember that I've only played this game for about 15 minutes, so obviously this is a 15-minute review, as in I've reviewed it for 15 minutes, so you know, maybe my opinions will change with more playing of this game, which I will do, but for now I'm going to give you my opinions overall right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, my overall review of the game is okay. It gets probably out of 100 about maybe like a 4. I don't really know. It's an average game. It's a bit strange because the whole multiplayer side of it is cool, but as you can tell, it wasn't very well optimized. It was quite laggy. Didn't really work as well, and also, when you play it on yourself, you haven't really got that many mechanics to mix around with. So this game might be fun, say if I play it in a relaxing time. I wouldn't say it was a very serious game. I don't think if you like the Shelter series, I don't think you're going to be wanting to pick up this game because you think it's like that. It's a very different game, even though, you know, the art style is very similar and the characters move very similar. All the mechanics behind it are very similar, apart from the actual gameplay itself. It's very different. The whole idea in Shelter is you look after people. This is like no survival aspect so far. I can't work out how to change my animal, which is really confusing. And also, it's a little bit... It's not too expensive. It's £1.99 in Britain. That is good, or it's an alright price, but I think I would expect maybe a little bit more, and especially with the whole Fables in the Woods or whatever DLC, which is like another £2 something over on top of that. That is quite expensive for this game. I don't think I would recommend this game to people who want a really good involving game. I think if you want to go and explore, which I'm going to be doing later because that is actually something I really want to do, you're going to go explore, find new things, and that is a game for you. And if you don't want to go around doing all that stuff, then this is definitely not the game for you. So that is kind of my overall opinion of it. I think, let's give it a mark out of 10, I might give it a 6. Possibly even a 5. Now, I gotta say, I'm quite a person who marks things quite badly. Like, if I watch a film, I will mark it very seriously, and my marks tend to be quite low. I'm quite a critic in that sense. But yes, this game, I'd probably give about a 6, maybe even a 5 out of 10. It was alright. It was kind of average. It wasn't amazing, but it's definitely something I can maybe do in my spare time if I want to just kind of go exploring or something like that. So that is my review of this game. I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed this one, remember to leave a like, and if you have enjoyed it and would like to see some more of it, remember guys, you can subscribe by subscribing to this channel. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode, and I'll see you all in the very next one. Thank you everybody, and goodbye.